and share my screen. All right, let me open up a notepad. All right, so let's continue with a new notepad. So in this session, let's understand one of the other important concept in Git, which is cherry picking. Cherry picking the commit. So this is one of the very important concept, being others, right? So why this cherry picking? What does mean by cherry picking? Cherry picking is something is it is used to select the specific commits. Okay, so cherry picking in the sense just picking the specific commits. Let's try to have a deeper insights. Okay, so assume like use case, for example. So dev team works on active feature development, right? Development team actually work on the feature development. Assume you found assume user faced an issue with audio. Assume user faced an issue with audio, which is can someone confirm the audio, please?
It's very clear. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Um, User facing an issue with audio, which to be fixed in the production environment. Okay, sounds good. Now, so how this happened is, so this is a issue, right? Like as you're aware, so we used to have a four different environments. So meaning four different servers running to running for a project. Each serves different purpose, right? So we spoke about dev server, like development environment, where dev team uses for development and testing the application. Okay. Likewise, we have QA, meaning we each environment is different actually. Okay. So QA team using for testing the dev team features. UAT real users, but only few, and prod, right? So this is the real all all real users were using the application. Okay. Now, so this issue, right? So the this issue, the audio issue faced by the production team, like a production user, like you are the user. For example, as mentioned with the WhatsApp example. So for WhatsApp, you are the example. Let's say if you're speaking to a friend and you find an issue with the audio, for example. So you are the real customer for WhatsApp, and you can there is option to complain also, right? So even when you are done with the call, there is a feedback form where you can submit, like, how's the what is the audio quality or video quality. So you can give a rating from 1 to 5, right? I think most of people you already experienced. If you tell me like no, I don't know, then God knows, because this is the one of the feature like everybody else aware. That's why we have taken that as a use case, right? Right. So now, assume like a customer from the production environment, like production server, uh, complains that, hey, there is a, for example, let's say, user sent like complaints, audio is not working, right? User complains, audio is not working, and it go to support team guys. Okay, so if someone if I don't think any of support engineers are available here, but generally the issue will go to a support team. So support team will try to resolve the issue. Okay, they try to resolve this issue. But if it is a technical issue, let's say if the application bug, for example, so then it will go to engineering team. One second. Right, so then it will go to engineering team, like it's a development team. Okay, so engineering team is, that's a dev team. Okay, so now did you understood like how the issues will come reach to a developer? Like you are a developer. Okay, uh, you are a developer where maybe you can be a front end developer or back end developer or a DevOps engineer, right? So, but DevOps engineer, that's fine. But the issues comes to, for example, let's say the audio issue, right? For example, so audio issue most likely that is the issue from the backend team. So support team, they will route the request to the development team manager. Okay, so that manager will again assign the task to a developer. Hey, can you take a look at this audio feature? So user complains that the audio is cutting off in between during the long conversation. So can you please take a look? Then what developer will do? They'll take a use case and they'll check for the code base. Like they'll maybe again. Yeah. So for example, they work on this. Maybe I can, instead of this, I can take some video, audio, anything is fine. So they'll work on this and say, okay, so they'll check for the code base. If they see any issue with the code base, then they'll fix it. Let's say, for example, uh, print. It's not a print actually. As actually, we used to apply some code base. Um, audio issue has been fixed, for example. But when it comes to this is a bug, right? So how developer work when it comes to this? Once the activity is assigned to a developer, then he'll create a temporary branch, right? What is the branch name? What is the prefix of the branch? Bug fix branch, right? Bug fix. Let's say audio. The branch name is audio feature not working. Long calls. Got it. So let me, from where this branch will be created from where? So this should be created from dev branch, right? So git branch So it is already in dev. So every time when you're in a branch, right? So you should do a git pull. So it pulls the latest changes from the dev branch from GitHub. Okay. Next, git checkout minus b. You want to create a new branch. So let's say this is a branch name that I'm choosing. Okay. Cool. Now if you do a git status, right, you can see two different commits. So do a git diff so that you will see the data what is available. That's fine. So two changes are there. Then do a git status. And for example, in this case, you can see two files, right? Audio.py and cd.txt. So in the yesterday's example, we understood like how to push only a selected file. So you can do a git space add space and the file name. Let's say I want to push only audio file, right? So I just chosen the audio file. Okay, I added to the git, and then I need to save it, right? So to save it, git commit minus m, say um, audio issue has been fixed, for example, right? And then git push. So since this branch is not available, so you have to do a set upstream origin this branch. It's create this branch and pushes the changes to the branch we just created. Okay, so right now if I go back here, let's say GitHub, branching is the one. See, it came now. Now if I go back here, so as mentioned, right? So you can when it's a fresh PR, like a fresh commit, you can see it will be powered up like this. So maybe after some time it will disappear. Okay. So in that case, what you should do is you should go to pull request. There is one pull request already. Maybe we can I can close, like how do you close the pull request, right? So maybe I can close the pull request like this. There is optional to close. Okay, so previously here you can see one, now nothing is available. Okay, now let's go ahead and create a new pull request. So new pull request, I want to deploy this audio feature not working. This is the source branch, and this is the branch which I want to deploy. Not in this, instead I want to deploy into right. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to deploy this into from this audio feature is not working, and as mentioned, you already aware the flow actually, right? So it should be from feature branch to dev QA UAT and prod. Okay, so now I am just deploying to dev branch, right? So create a pull request, create a pull request. So in this pull request, there are two types actually. So there are some matchable pull request or a draft pull request. Okay, so pull request, I can quickly show you like how it works. So I let me close it. Sometimes, right, like sometimes there might be active development happening. Let's say, imagine you are working on some activity which would take 10 days, for example. So 10 days, uh, sometimes, right? So accidentally, some developers, let's say, if I'm reviewing the code, I feel like, okay, this is fine. I'll go ahead and merge it. So for such kind of accidental merge, right? So what you can do is instead of creating a pull request, you can create a draft actually, draft pull request that cannot be merged. Maybe I can show that as well. So let me close this pull request. I don't want this pull request. Now do one more time. Click on the repo and pull request, new pull request, right? Here you have to choose a branch and I want to deploy to dev. So once you scroll down, you can click on the create pull request. Okay, and here there is option, right, like a pull request, create pull request. If you click on this drop down, there is something called create a draft pull request. See, did you understood this? Cannot be merged until marked ready for review. So, for example, let's say, so if I create a draft pull request, right? So, pull request will not be merged actually. Did you see this? Until we click for ready for review, so it will be a draft actually. So this cannot be merged. So when this will happen is when you are working on an active development and require a lot of attention, right? Um, that time we will create a draft pull request. So after 10 days, once you're done with all the development activity, maybe currently only one commit. So let me push one more commit from my local mission. Go here. Let's say found another issue in audio. Fix it now. For example, right? And then git status. Now you have to add this git commit -m and give a commit message. Fixed audio nice. Git push. If you do a git push this time, when you go back here, if you just reload, currently you are seeing only one commit. Now there are two commits. Okay. And after some time, again, I found one more issue. Okay. Let's say I found this line is not required, for example. Like these all are some dummy things that we are playing with. Okay. So git status, git commit -m, removed unnecessary, line, git push. Sounds good. So now that I have pushed one more commit, and if I go back here, now three commits are there. If you click on here, you can see the committed things. Even so, even if you want to see something, in the terminal itself, so you can issue git log dash dash one line. This way also you can see the changes that you're pushing, right? So here audio file updated successfully, and then you can see that fix the typo. Uh, Audio issue has been fixed. Meaning all the log messages, like commit log messages, right? That we were doing. So with this one command, you can see that the command is git log online. To review the to check the commit logs. Okay. So peer pull request. So you can see two options. One is create pull request. Another one is create a draft pull request. Okay. So this also we understood now, like what is a draft pull request. So this will be the draft pull request cannot be merged until unless you clicked on ready for review actually. So for example, now if you observe this, right? So the merging is blocked due to failing merge requirements. Right. So when you see this kind of issues, right? So you need to understand, um, you have to understand what is a PR type actually. So if you see here, there is something here you can see the option, right, like draft. So draft means cannot be merged. So if you want to merge this, pull request to uh, if you want to merge this pull request, what you have to do it, you have to switch this pull request to here by clicking on the ready for review. So once click on the ready for review, now this will get changed. Now did you see this? It's open. So previously it was draft, but now it's a ready for review. Ready for review has disappeared, and now you can do a squash and merge, or if you click here, you can see create a merge commit, create a squash merge. Let's try to understand this tool first, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge this three commits. Let me add one more commit, four commits, for example. Sample. Okay, so git status tell me what has changed. Git add audio. Again, so if you're expert, that's fine. Otherwise, you just do git status every time so that it will be good. Actually, you know what's happening. Next, um, audio file is updated. Git push. Cool. So there is a reason why I'm doing all this. Actually, all the dummy commits, right? So now if you go back here, there are three commits now. If I reload, so there should be four commits now, right? Now, so there is option where I can create a merge pull request, meaning individual commits should be go. When I do a squash and merge, what happened? All commits merge to single commit that we have seen yesterday, right? So now if we go here, merge pull request. When you click on this merge pull request, so what's happening? Now I am giving some merge commit message, right? So click confirm merge. All right, cool. So now that the dev branch has this code, whatever code we just committed here. So dev branch has this code, right? And assume, let me go back one more time. So here repository is branching. Now the this is not main branch is not updated, but only the development branch is updated. You got it? So if you click on the commit side, so 13 commits are there. Okay, so assume like one person worked on this, meaning this is a development team, right? So now the same team um, git checkout now checking now again. I want to work on the developer working on the other feature. Git checkout dev git pull. Okay, and then I'm creating one more git checkout minus b bug fix works fix say video noise or video quality is poor. Okay, so I created one more. Now let's say here I just added maybe I can remove it, or that's up to you. You can remove. I'm just giving some fix, some basic, some dummy fix. And then now git status, git add space, video, git status. It would show me like see if it is green, then it got added to the git. Okay, and then git commit minus m video quality is improved. Git status, so it will tell you okay, you're good. Next, git push. So since this branch is not there, like you have to do a create a new branch and push the changes to the branch. Okay, if you go back here, click on the temporary branching, compare pull request to dev. Right now, I want to make a normal pull. So create pull request, create a draft pull request. So I want to create a pull request. Okay, cool. And here you are saying like no reviewers, right? If I click here, I want to add a few reviewers. So how we can add? You need to add a collaborator. So for doing this, for doing the collaboration addition, right? So go back here. So for this project, for branching repository, I am adding one more people. For example, let's say add my name. So what happened? What Git will do? It will send a message to me in email actually. Okay. So I had access to my email. So let me go back here. I got an email. I'm just approving it. Get a verification code. So nice. So what I'm doing actually, so I just approved the request. Okay, and now if I just refresh it, y- the I have the request. Go back here. So I got a message to my here in my Gmail. Now I'm just approving it. Accept the invitation. Yes. Now I accepted it. Full. Now if I just reload, so the pending invite will go to collaborator actually. Did you see this? Yeah. Now what I can do is I can go back here, click on the pull request. Only one pull request are there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one reviewer here. No reviewers are there, right? If you want to add, you need to click here on the settings button, and you can choose the reviewers. Likewise, you can send, you can add a number of collaborators, but only for one repository, only up to 15 reviewers are supported. Now I'm just asking Kumar as a reviewer. Okay. So if you see review request has been review has been requested on the principal request. It is not required. It is not required to merge. Okay. Again, so what happens, one more email comes actually. So actually email came to my inbox. Maybe I can forward to this email, like where we are currently connecting. Let me forward. mm, System fresh Gmail. Now if I just reload, it has come to my another email address. So since it's my personal email address, I don't want to open it here in my laptop. That's why I'm just sharing that email alone. So here, this is the one. If you see, just now I added a review request, right? So that email come here. Templates request a review on 12 PR. Okay. So even if I click on here, it will take me to this page. Okay. So assume I am the reviewer. Um, so Kumar is the reviewer. So he can directly go here, click on here, review requests. And since I since Kumar is not logged in here, so let me do one thing. Like I can use my mobile phone. I click on this branch, this pull request. So finish review. So I'll leave a comment. Looks good. So what I'm doing is here, sorry, the pull request. I click on the files in my phone, and there is a review changes, right? So here, for example, let's say if there is a if there is something, let's say, for example, the code, no, like, hey, code is not. I don't think this works. Please rework on this. Okay. So this is a comment, for example. Okay. So again, this will again I'll get one more email actually, for example. And here, by as a let's say as a developer, what I can do is I can go and check the timeline. So STEM friends mentioned, hey, I don't think this works. Please rework on this. So actually, this should not be done by the person developer. So let me do a review. Comment I'll put actually. The comment say that please rework. This is not a good solution. Submit a review. So now Kumar Makala submitted a review, right? So here, see, I just made a comment. It was so please, please, please rework on this. I said it's not a good solution, for example. Okay, and once I'm okay, right? Once I'm good, then again I'll go to this here file changes. If you see, the Kumar Magala here, there is option like uh, he put a comment. Kumar Magala left a review comment saying that this won't work. Okay, some XYZ reason. And what developer will do is by looking at this, okay, he'll look for the comment. Okay, please rework on this. This is not a good solution. Now, once developer is okay with once the developer pushes some changes, right? Let's say, okay, I fix this now, for example. So this is how the conversations happens actually. Okay, let's say Stemfree is a developer and Kumar Makala is a reviewer. Okay, so developer claims I fix this now, for example, and then I'll ask for Kumar Makala review re-requested. Okay, meaning recheck one more time this code base, right? Okay. Then what happened once review requested, right? Stemfresh request review from Kumar Magala now again. Again, I get one more email actually. So what I'll do is this time I'll check this code base. Oh, okay. So I'm good with this code, and here I can. This Stemfresh cannot approve because Stemfresh is not a reviewer, right? So I got one more email. I'll just click on that email and I approve the request. So I'm approving the request with the comment saying that looks good to me now. Submit review. Okay, so now I upload the pull request. So if you go back here, you can see a green tick mark, right? Which means that Kumar Makala is approved. So once the code is approved by a reviewer, so then only we can merge the code. That's something called merge the pull request, right? Then only. So you have a question, right? So hey, Kumar, like without reviewer also, like without this fellow, for example. without reviewer also awaiting review. So without reviewer also, yesterday we tried to create a pull request and merge it, right? But why it is important? So now I can directly merge it. So how many commits are there? There is only one commit, right? Now the thing is, why this is important for a project like us, right? So if it's a if since it's a sample project, that's fine. When you are working in a company, so your code will be reviewed by someone. Okay, it's not something you can create. You can take it from ChatGPT and make it work, right? So you need to understand. You need to get a reviewer, like a peer reviewer or your colleague reviewer, right? So they should work on your code base, check the code, test it from their side. If all good, then only they will approve it. Otherwise, they don't. Okay. Now that what we have done just now. So we have fixed audio issue and we have fixed video issue. Correct. And for some reason, even after deploying the video things, right? After deploying the video things, still something is not good. Or let's say audio feature is not good and video is feature is fine. Meaning if you click on the code base and if you choose the branch, the code is deployed to dev branch, for example. Okay, and if you click on this 15 commits here, so pull request 11 for audio related things and pull request 12 for video related things. Now assume audio audio is still not good, it's not working, and video data is fine. Now when I do a pull request, like I want to merge the changes from dev to QA, but only video related features. Audio related changes, whatever are there, I don't want to merge. Let's see like how it happens. When I do a dev to, that's for here dev, and then do a QA. So what really happens? You can see 9 commits are there. Did you observe that? Yes, team. Did you observe? There are 9 commits and 4 files changed. One contributor, right? If you observe, but what is my goal actually? I don't want to deploy what? I don't want to deploy the audio changes. Whatever the audio changes are there, I don't want to deploy. I want to deploy only video features. Got it? So only audio feature should not be go to the QA or see until production now. This is where the cherry picking comes to picture, right? So now now deploy only video feature changes to QA, UAT, and main. Ignore audio feature, audio features. Got it? Guys, team, did you understood what we are going to supposed to do now? At least someone respond, please. We want to ignore the audio feature development, only video feature related things we want to deploy to the higher environments. Okay,
Yes.
QA, UAT, and production. Now, so how this gonna work actually? See, in order to work actually, so it's very simple. So when it comes to cherry pick, this is one of the complicated topic. More see, assume in my team, though they had 10 years experience, still they'll depending on me because the people will not teach this way. They don't understand the cherry picking in a nice way because it creates a lot of issues otherwise, right? So it's very easy. Now we need to understand. So when cherry picking, okay, so first thing what you have to do is where to push the changes. So what's our target actually? Our target is QA, correct? Cool. From where? So from where? Dev branch, correct? Cool. So when you want to do a cherry picking, first first switch to target branch. So what is here target branch? QA. Got it? So how do you do it? Git checkout QA, right? Cool. Once you are done, once you once you once you successfully checked out, once you moved, then create a new branch. Okay. How do you create a new branch? Git checkout minus B, let's say feature. It's not a feature, right? Maybe the bug fix you are doing, right? For example, bug fix. Your branches cherry pick. This name can be anything, guys. This branch name can be anything. Video. Okay. Now, once you do this, next pick the commits from the dev branch. Okay. So how do you pick? The command is git cherry underscore cherry hyphen pick minus m space one space the if it is a PR actually, if it is a pull request, then commit ID of the pull request. Okay, so how do you do it? So for example, I think this we can do. So once it is done, once you are done, once we are done with this step, then do a git push. Okay, so again this branch, right? So since it's a new branch, git pushed, so set upstream origin this branch name. Then it creates its branch, right? It creates this branch and pushes its changes, like whatever cherry picking commits, right? So it will push us to this particular branch. Okay, after git push, remaining steps are okay, easy only, right? Now let's do this. Now, which branch? So go back here. When cherry picking, where to push the changes? So QA, right? So guys, when you are switching, right, please always be latest, pull always latest changes from the respective branch. Let's say git branch. Maybe I'll do a clear git branch. So currently in bug fix branch. Now what you have to do? You have to switch to branch. Git checkout, or I think somewhere I read git switch also there. Git switch QA, for example. Oh, oh, okay. So spelling mistake. Okay. So it's saying like a git switch QA, switch it to QA branch, right? Now, so you can use the git checkout or git switch. So you have to pull the changes. Cool. So now git status gives me okay, right? Now, so what is this file? There is one CD file. We don't want to focus on that. So ignore that, right? Now, so git branch, if we do a git branch, it should display QA, right? The pointer is at QA. It's in the QA branch. Now, from this branch, you have to create a new branch, right? Now, what you want to do? You have to pick, see now from the development branch, you have to pick the commits, right? So if you go back here in the development branch, so you click here in the branching, you have to choose the dev branch because this is where we deploy our changes. And here in the right side middle, you can see 15 commits, right? Click there. And here you can see there are two pull requests recently today merged. So one is the pull request number 11, other one is pull request 12. Our video features are available where? So available under pull request 12, right? So click here on the pull request. And here you can see when you are working on this. So this is the, okay, you can see two types of commit IDs. So this is like a code commit ID. And when it comes to here, when it comes to the pull request itself, right? When you click on here, in the right side, you can see some number, right? So this is the commit ID. Like for this particular video, so this is the commit ID. Okay. Now what I can do is once once I know this, click here on the commit ID. Okay. So replace the commit ID here with this. Let's say git cherry pick minus m1 this way. Understood. Now what this will do is it picks the it picks the commits from this video branch. Whatever commits, whatever we have pushed to this uh, development branch with this in this here, whatever the changes are we pushed right in this file. So how many files changed? One file changed. So now we are only pushing this guy. We are only taking this commit to QA now actually. So I want to ignore the audio related commits. Okay, copy this, go back and enter. Now did you see this? So I just do a cherry pick, meaning I'm picking this commit from the development branch. This is the commit ID, right? And then git push. And it will again ask git push setup stream. Cool. Now it got pushed. And if you switch, if you go back here and the now where do you want to push? You want to push this. See, this is the new branch. And here, so don't make mistake, right? So you want to push this changes from cherry pick branch to QA branch. Got it? Now again I'll add a reviewer. Let's say Kumar Makala, for example. Create a pull request. Got it? So the pull request is created. Now Kumar Makala, he should review this code, and if he is okay with it, then it should go. Okay. Again, one more email come to me, so I had to check that email. Go back here. This is PR 13, right? So here you can see in the top also you can see the PR number 13. Okay, so let me go ahead and approve this. I just approved it directly. Now you can, if I reload it, you can see this, right? Yeah. So once it's approved, I can merge. Got it? And from this, right, from this step, actually, like if you want to push from the QA to UAT, so QA, see, only the like majority of changes are in only dev. But if you want to do it from QA to UAT, again, don't need to create a cherry pick branch. Why? Because QA alone, the changes are available only in QA, so that we can directly deploy these changes to UAT and main. Okay, so here no pull request, right? So create a new pull request. Now I want to deploy UAT to UAT. Did you see? So like since like these are our old pull requests because I didn't deploy it, right? That's where it is showing it is taking other things also. That's fine because QA itself previously containing some extra one. That's why it added this guy also. But our changes are only the video one. If you want, we can take one more example also. That's fine. Create a pull request again. Add reviewer UAT. And if you observe, like though we have a reviewer with review without review, it should be fine. Okay. And if you observe this, guys, so here QA to UAT, and this time you seen an issue here. You have seen you observed an issue. What is the observed issue? The merge pull request is grayed out, right? Which means that this is no more enable for to merge. Okay. So what is the issue here? You see there is a issue in this here there are some conflicts. The branch has a conflict that must be resolved. Okay, so use the web editor or the command line to resolve this conflicts before continuing. Now if you want to see resolve the conflicts, click here. And so this is where the issue actually, in the sense, like there are the old code base, meaning for example, uh, this is a old one and this is a new one actually. For example, let's say if you want to resolve, we need to discuss with the developer. Okay, so old changes and new changes will be available. So you need to check with the developer. Hey, what do you want to change? You want to change something or how it is, right? So for example, let's say after speaking to developer, hey Kumar, like line number 1 to 4 is not required. You can take it out, right? And line number 6 also not required. Okay, and remove the white space at white line at line number 2. Remove that as well. So once it is done, then uh, developer, right? So he should mark this as a resolved and do a merge, commit merge. Then only what happens? Then only it would allow you to merge. Did you see this? No merge commits with this base branch, right? Yeah. So this is how we solve the merge commits. Okay. Now what we have just did, QA to UAT. And one more important thing. So until UAT, right, or until development and QA, without proper review also that can go, because those are test environments. Okay, development and QA test environments. So when it comes to the UAT in production, so these are the higher environments where the real users are using. Okay, and this time I want to make sure without Kumar's approval, this should not go to production or this should not go to UAT, for example. So that time what we have to do is we have to enable branch protection. So this is a this QA branch, right? This time what you have to do is you have to enable a branch protection. So meaning without Kumar's review, it will never go to a that is not allowed to do a deployment to a main branch, that is production branch. So how we can do it? So currently, maybe I can quickly show you. Even if I create a PR, right? So let me create a PR. Again, I'll make some changes to UAT here. So go here, go to UAT branch. In the here itself, in the what we can say here itself, I'm just editing. So here there is option. You can download this file. You can view the raw file, copy. So you can see all the options, right? So raw file. When you click a raw file, you can see the text in the file. Okay, and this option to copy raw file. If you just copy, you can paste it here. Let's say you got it. So whatever you copied from there, it will be copied here. Next, there is option download, meaning this file can be downloaded to your local directly. So here this option, if you click it, you should be able to see this file is getting downloaded. And when you want to edit this file like online, not from the so for what we are doing is we were directly editing in the terminal in the VS Code, right? We have taken help of editor. We edit something here, something like this, and then creating a branch, pushing and everything, right? So there is option in GitHub where you can directly do online editor, like in the web based editor. So click when you click on this here itself, you can do it. For example, so commit the changes. See, commit directly to a UAT branch or create a new branch for this commit and start pull request. So for example, if when you click on this, it will ask for what name you want to keep. Okay, so or our example, so let me commit it to directly UAT, right? So I just post it, meaning now UAT, like if I go to here the UAT itself, if I click on the commit side, so just now I pushed, I just now I updated. That's where you're seeing like author now, meaning now itself I updated. So you can when if you want to see the changes that I just made, just click on the hash. That's a commit ID, unique commit ID, right? And if you come back quickly, and so the whole idea is like once you make some changes to the UAT branch, that change is only available in that specific branch, meaning each branch has its own copy of code. Okay, and this code, if you want to deploy this code to the higher environment, you need to create a pull request. Meaning, if you want to deploy from one environment to other environment, you should create a pull request. Otherwise, it will not go. Go back here, and then now I have branch called UIT and main. Okay, so now I want to deploy this changes from UIT to main. So create a pull request, right? So this is allowed directly. I'll create a pull request, and I'll go here. See, again, you are seeing merge conflicts, right? So you have to resolve. Otherwise, it won't allow you to fix it. Resolve the merge conflicts. So here I'm saying I added some text here, for example. So what to keep, what not to keep, right? So let's say I want to keep this changes. I want to keep this change, and I don't want to have this one. This guy, remove it, for example. Cool, commit. So this way we can resolve the merge conflicts in online. Okay, so now it is able to allow me to merge the pull request, confirm, done. Now there is, see, this is main is what? Main is a protection copy, right? So it's very important to have a branch protection policy now. So branch protection is one of the important thing in a IT industry, because uh, there are many people. Currently, you are the only person working on this repository. Like that, you have created a branching repository, and you're the only person doing all the exercise here, right? Some sample uh, file deployment. Imagine there is a large team, 10 people are there or 100 people are there. So 100 people working on the same repository every day, they tend to make so many updates on the files, right? So that time it has to go for a strict review. Okay, if review is okay, reviewer approved, then only it should go. Okay, now let me go ahead and set that kind of rule policy here. So how we can do it is, so you have to next concept is protect protect the production branch. So meaning enabling the branch protection role, for example. Got it? So how we can do it? If we go back here, so you have to first of all you have to choose the respective repository. Okay, for this repository, I want to protect the main branch. That is the protection branch. If I go back here, if I click on the branching, there is an option called settings, and so here you can see something called under code automation. You can see branches. Okay, now there are no branch. That's why I'm able to do a left, right, center, right? So I can directly deploy. So that's where it's allow me to deploy directly. Now what I do is I'll add a branch rule set. Okay, when I click on this, I want to give some rule set. Let's say prod protection, prod protection. let's say protection rule or merge protection. The branch name is the rule name is merge protection. I'll just currently it is disabled, so you can make it enable. Okay, and you can this rule, right? For example, you can also bypass it. Let's say, for example, if Kumar is working, you don't want to like for Kumar, you want to give exceptional, let Kumar do anything he wish. That time you can add, you can add these people, add bypass. For example, let's say uh, filter by actors. I think we need to keep some groups, like is repository admin, for example. So this way we can keep people. Okay. For example, I'm the repository admin, like for this. Okay. So, but generally we don't keep such way. For everyone, let's go through the thing. Next, target branching. Which branch should be matched? This is not required. And when it comes to when I scroll down, see here, there is option require a pull request before merging. Okay, when you enable this, you can see option called required approvals. So currently by default it sets to 0, which means that no approval required. Now I'll change it to 1, meaning now minimum one request is approved. Okay, minimum one required. And there is one more thing like a required code review from code owners. That's one of the option we will see later. But now what I'm gonna do is for merging from UID to main, at least one approval is required. Otherwise, the like merging this code to the production is not allowed. Okay, so go back and create the rule set. But if you see the we are enable the rule set, but we didn't have any target branch, right? So here add a target branch, include by pattern, include all branches, include default branch. So if I do include all branches, right? So for every branch, it would like mandatory the approval required, but include by pattern. So I want to main is our production branch, right? So I want to enable from main only. So add inclusion pattern whole. Now I have to go and save it. This time, if I want to merge from UID to prod, so now the rule set is updated. And if you click on the rule set, you can see rule set is enabled. Sometimes, right? So if you want to, there is some day where you want to disable for some time. So you can come here from active to disable. Once you're done with other activity, you can again enable. You got it that way. Now, if I go back here in the branching, click a pull request. Before pull request, let me make some changes to the UIT branch. Go to UIT. So again, like instead of making all the changes from dev to from local to the UIT and all, so I want to make some changes in the one of the available files. Add some data, commit directly to UIT branch. Cool, you're directly committed. So if I go back here on the code, go to commit UIT. Now I can clearly see just now, right? So just now I committed something. So some dummy text I added to this file. Okay, cool. Now if I go ahead and create a pull request UAT to main. So now the branch protection is enabled already. Okay. So when you do a UAT to main, create a pull request, right? Previously you were not seeing anything here, but now no reviews. At least one approving review is required. Meaning at least one person should approve this. Create a pull request. But even here itself, you can also see review required. At least one approving required by the reviewers with right access. Meaning otherwise, this won't be allowed. So merging is blocked. Why? At least one person should be approved this request. Okay, so this is how we can enable the branch protection. You can click here, Kumar Makala. Now I requested Kumar Makala to review this code, and once Kumar is approved this, code after his review, then only this is enabled for merge. Until it won't be merged. So for all the in company side, right? So as a DevOps engineer, he has to do this activity. Otherwise, what happens? Developers knowingly or unknowingly they may merge the UAT changes to the production directly. So that is one of the critical issue. Okay, so we never allow anyone to directly merge. Though you are a code owner, we don't allow code owner to merge directly. Without a production means like at least minimum two approvals required basically. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to approve this code. So PR number is 16. I got a mail actually. Go ahead and click on the email. So file changed and then add a review, approve, upload. I just approved this. Now you see this approved. Since it is approved, right? So the merge pull request is enabled. So previously it got grayed out because this code, if someone wanted to deploy changes to the production branch, which is main branch, this main branch is protected. So the protection would enable. That's why it was not allowed to merge it. Now it got enabled. Now merge pull request, and once it is done, so it got merged successfully. Again, I go back here, settings, go to branches and the protection rule. So the rules, right? So rule sets here, the merge protection is enabled. If for example, if I want to disable, I just click on disable and then save changes, right? This time again, if you disable, so you were able to merge it or not from UAT. Quick answer.
It's pretty much.
Yeah, it can be merged. Let me click on something, add, edit it. Some junk message I added. Now create a pull request, UAT to main. So since the rule set is disabled, directly this merge is enabled for you. So you directly can merge. And in this session, what are the things that we covered? So mainly cherry picking. So second one is conflict resolution. So how we can resolve a conflicts. And third one is how we can apply a rule set. So these are the ones. Any questions on this guys so far? Any questions, so Sirisha, Kiran,
No,
Dilip?
no from this.
No, sir.
Okay, sounds good. Let me stop recording.